And we're very excited. Would you please give a round of applause to our good friend, Evan Dunn.
It's really good to be here. Everyone in Guelph is so attractive. That's why I chose to work here. Yeah. Have you seen Todd though? Wow, he's looking good. Every time I see him, he just keeps looking healthier and healthier and skinnier and skinnier. Actually, a friend was asking me about Todd, and they said, how's Todd doing? And I said, well, to be honest, I've been seeing a lot less of him lately. So right now, I'm growing facial hair for one of the first times in my life. It's kind of hard because there's this beard trend going. So my mom said I looked handsome, but she also said I looked handsome when she gave me the bowl cut. If you're not familiar with the bowl cut, it's a real chick maybe. It's where poor people get bowls, which was my parents at the time. They put it on their children's head, and then they cut around the bowl. It's very cost effective. I was so excited to see you tonight that I actually showered. Not only did I shower, but I put on clean socks and clean underwear. And trust me, I know they were clean because I did the these are clean! We all do that. Every 24-year-old male smells their underwear a bit before they put it on. It's normal. It's natural. Isn't it? Okay, I better move along. So yeah, I went to Tim Hortons today because I'm addicted to coffee. And the lineup was so long. I thought to myself, am I in Service Canada? Honestly. So I got a sandwich today, and I love getting sandwiches, and they forgot the mayonnaise. I don't know if you know anything about Dutch people. I'm half Irish, half Dutch, by the way. Yeah? Two things you need to know about Dutch people. They love mayonnaise. Second thing you need to know about Dutch people, they rarely smile. Well, I'm half Dutch and I'm half Irish because my dad immigrated. He flew over here on an airplane. My mom grew up in rural Cambridge. And they got together and they did this special hug. So I'm the cheapest person on earth. Because I'm half Dutch, half Irish. So anyways, I was talking about mayonnaise. How did I get here? Anyways, so I've been to Holland, and we have all kinds of mayonnaise there. We got like ketchup mayonnaise, curry mayonnaise, any kind of mayonnaise you need. So I'm in line afterwards, and I said, there's no mayonnaise on this sandwich. And I don't know about you, but when there's no mayonnaise on your sandwich, there are no laws. There are no rules. You can skip lines. You can butt people. You can interrupt people. Excuse me, you forgot my mayonnaise. I like butt 10 people. I remember, it's like Service Canada now. And I'm like, I need my mayonnaise. Anyway, so I got my mayonnaise. And I'm feeling a lot better with myself. I went to California recently because my beautiful cousin Bethany got married. Yeah, she got married, so my brother who's here, he's also a redhead. We flew to California, we did an amazing time, and I made a lot of friends. So I went to California, I made a lot of Mexican friends, and I made a lot of other people friends. I made a lot of friends. And they were saying to me, we want to come to Canada because we like you. And I was like, we don't have a wall! Anyways, so I went to California and I met this pastor, and I went to this young adults group because it was around Christmas time, and they asked if they could pray for me. And I was like, absolutely. So they asked, what do you do for a living? And I explained it. I explained I'm an addictions counselor and I work for Youth Unlimited. And wait, before I get into that, do you know how hard it is to be an addiction counselor nowadays? There's like new drugs coming out all the time. Do you know how hard it is to get somebody off of Tide Pods? The harm reduction is giving them no-name detergent. Anyways, so they're praying for me. And they're saying the prayer, and they said, Lord, we just want to pray for youth explosion. So I ignored it in prayer, and I came to the youth pastor afterwards, or young adults pastor, and I said, I think you got Youth Explosion and Youth Unlimited mixed up. Youth Explosion is actually an ISIS-run program. Awkward. It happens. I have ADHD. Does anybody know what ADHD stands for? And if not, let me tell you. Attention, deficit. What was I talking about again? That's how it works. Anyways, I got a haircut. For you.
It's beautiful.
You're just like my mom. You talk after. So I got a haircut, and I think it's going to be great because Halloween's coming up, and all I'll have to do is dye my hair green, and I can be a carrot. Or maybe a Christmas orange. Now what I'm getting at is this, I don't know if you haven't realized, but I am a ginger. I'm a redhead. And it ain't easy being cheesy. This thing is really short. You may be a redhead, but I'm not short. This will have to do. Okay, long story short, there are some harsh realities to being a redhead. First reality of being a redhead is realizing you're going to be a redhead the rest of your life. And there's no amount of hair dye or bronzer that will ever change that. It's planning a simple day at the beach and having it turn into a hospital visit. It's going for a midnight stroll and waking up with a moonburn. It's planning, it's when you spend more money on sunblock than you do on gas. But I don't know if you realize this, but gingers are going extinct. To become a ginger happens because of recessive genes, right? A recessive gene. And documentation has shown that eventually there will be no more redheads. Yeah, I know, it's awful. So dating me would be synonymous to dating an endangered species. With as many gingers as we can. Specialized with a special person at a special time at the right time. Anyways, yeah, I was talking about being a ginger, and it's not easy, but it's like being Spider-Man. With a lot of power comes a lot of responsibility. But anyways, back to being single. I am single. I'm in a relationship, though, with myself. It's awesome. You should hear our arguments. The neighbors think I'm crazy. I even like to flirt with myself. I say things like, hey, self, want to do some Netflix and chill later? Nobody's home. Or then I spice things up a bit and I say, How about some IMAX and relax? Or maybe, if I'm feeling up to it, Amazon Prime and Crazy Time. I was in a relationship and ended. When relationships end, we always think it's the end of the world. It never is. Things just get better naturally. Being in a relationship, well, let me just say this. I put the fun in dysfunctional dating, okay? I was so desperate once, I was on 3 dating apps. And I don't want to tell you which ones they were. Because I'm still on them. Don't get your hopes up, Guelph. I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah. Being in a relationship is a lot like owning a car. It's expensive. It's not easy having a girlfriend. I've had a couple over my lifespan. It's been 24 years, which is a long time. And I'm wondering, does marriage get easier? No? I'm getting a lot of, you have no idea what you're talking about, young man. Looks. But anyways, I've been in what we like to call, it's not a relationship, it's a relationship wreck. And it's a one-way ticket to Lonely Island. And at the end of it, you say to yourself, can I get a refund? And I want my sweaters back. I don't know how much time I have. I'm supposed to have 10 minutes. I've lost track of time. I'm going to look at Timmy in the far corner and say, how much time do I got, Timmy?
-5, Evan.
What's that mean? Okay. Anyways, I have a story to tell. It's partly why I became an addiction counselor, but when I was a kid, I used to see this barber. Well, I was like a young teenager, and my barber opened up to me, and he was so cool. I thought he was the coolest guy on earth. And throughout my life, people have just been apt to open up to me, and that's why I did what I did and studied what I studied. And so anyways, I'm getting my hair cut one day, and the barber said, can I tell you something? And I was like, sure. He's like, I want you to read this. I've been seeing this guy for like 2 years. He gives me his phone. And on the phone, it had a different name that wasn't his, but his face. And it was a list of crimes that he had done. And it was on one of those like newspaper articles. And then I read at the bottom and it was like, murder! And I was like, huh? And he was like flailing his scissors around. And I was like, and he said, you know what, I hope this doesn't change things between us. I just thought you should know. And I was like, of course not! You're not gonna change anything between us! I saw him for many years. Anyways, I gotta hurry up, because I've got a lot of time now. I'm just trying to pick my best jokes to finish with, because like honestly, folks, I've been up here for about 10 minutes now. I'm just a very accepting person, you know. That's why I became a counselor. My friend could be like, Evan, I killed 9 puppies. Do you want to hang out later? I'd be like, no worries. Come on over. My friend could be like, I ran over 3 elderly people. I could be like, it happens. It happens. If you've had my life experience, I've seen some pretty crazy stuff. But anyways, being a recovering addict is a good thing. Have you seen the washrooms here? There's no syringes. It's a beautiful place. Growing up, my parents, they had their favorite literature, right? My dad, he had this book he would read, and it was his favorite book. It was called How to Not Have Your Furniture Stolen from Your Drug-Addicted Child by Dr. James Dobson. It's a great read. My dad's cheap. I don't know if you... Are there any cheap dads in the house? He said he couldn't make it tonight because gas cost too much. My dad is so cheap that growing up, he'd have one hand on his wallet and the other hand on the hand that was on the wall. He actually instructed my brother and sister to walk backwards into the movies to get in for free. That's why I became a drug addict. But the pinnacle of his cheapness came when I was 14. I was just a young little ginger boy. Wide-eyed. And he said, "It's your birthday, son." And I was like, "Awesome." And he gave me my present. It was a mattress. For my 14th, let that sink in. I had to go through a lot of therapy for this. On my 14th birthday, I got a mattress. Anyways, I love my dad. And to finish up, I got one more joke. I live downtown Kitchener. It's an awesome place. One of my favorite things about downtown Kitchener is that we have senior crossing signs. Which is kind of like a deer crossing sign, so you're just like... the senior gonna pop out like... I don't exist anymore. Anyway, so we have them a lot. There's a lot of retirement homes. Which is great. I love that we have senior crossing signs because last time I hit a senior, I totaled my car.
One more time, please, Evan. Dunn. Let's get to your headliner here. Let me just say a couple things there.